I've made a video about all the positives from my perspective of being an autistic and Aspie woman with a PDA profile. So on the other end of the scale, here's the things that I find most difficult to manage. Pushing myself too hard to excel at what I undertake. It always feels like it's not good enough or I haven't done enough. It's almost like a form of OCD that follows through to daily tasks too, like cleaning and self-maintenance. Every little thing has to be performed to my own impression of perfection. The stress of this leads to anxiety, and for me the anxiety is the one thing I wish I could remove from my life. Anxiety is very much a part of PDA, and I think everyone on this profile will be a victim of their overstressed mind. While there is an upside to a questioning mind, you can end up torturing yourself, dissecting every small thing and second-guessing yourself. After I got diagnosed and identified what I was doing, it certainly became easier to handle, but it still takes an effort to act or speak or interact without dissecting it. I often look at people with blind faith in God or religion and wish sometimes that I could understand what that's like to just believe without proof or analysing it. It's much the same with relationships, with people romantically or otherwise. Trust doesn't happen naturally, especially if you've had a bad experience. You overthink everything about their intentions. Introvert versus extrovert. Total opposites, and hard to believe how you can be both at the same time. But I am proof that you can be. I can speak very well in public settings, on the phone, on TV, in my videos, but put me in a pub with a group of people talking in cliques of 2 or 3, and I can't join in. All the different conversations causes me sensory overload, and I find it impossible to interject myself into a group uninvited. I've always been like this, which made it hard as a child to make friends because children don't usually invite you to play or make that effort to include you. I very much wanted someone to, but mostly it didn't happen, and I was a loner sitting in the playground feeling awkward and uncomfortable, which is how I still feel in these situations should they arise. Making a connection is the hard part. After that's happened, I can talk for Ireland. Routine is an important part of my very structured life, and it's great, but not when something disrupts it. Even something small like a knock on the door, something that happens to delay me, etc. I have a complete breakdown. I don't like spontaneity or surprises like someone popping over unexpected or dropping something on me at the last minute. My brain goes into a complete whirl, just like a washing machine on spin cycle. I'm me, and learning to accept and love myself the way I am took a long time, almost my entire life. I wish I had been encouraged to do this at a young age instead of encouraged to change. This, to me, is the single most important support required in ASD. Support that person to discover their uniqueness. Don't try to eliminate their differences. Find a way to make these differences work in a positive way.